No, Wagoner.
Okay. Good afternoon, friends. A lot of you has asked me about the steering performance of this Hyundai Creta. Hyundai of the past was known for pretty poor feedback steerings. Now the Creta is not perfect, but it's way better than the previous ones. The steering is on the lighter side. If you can see the road in front of me, I'm driving through narrow lanes, and in this narrow lane, this light steering is quite a boon. Let me show you, because this is a big car which you need to maneuver through narrow lanes, and this light steering makes easy work out of it. Just look at the roads in front of me. If it's I don't know how it's recording, and the steering movements are pretty light, and it makes the driving in this narrow lanes with this very light steering a breeze. Just enjoy the roads. I'll do a steering response in high speed where it weighs up pretty well. Let me get a clear stretch on a highway, and then I can plug that video in also. But right now I'm driving through the lanes, and the light steering is helping a lot for easy driving. And also the clutch and the gearbox. The clutch is also pretty light. So right now I'm at second gear, and the clutch movements are also pretty light. So you won't feel like you're driving a very big car in a very congested environment. The steering, the combination is quite perfect for city driving. On the highway, on higher speed, I'll show you in the video later.
Nano.
So let me show you this steering at bit on a higher speed. I won't say it's high, it's 60, but looking at this bridge, this has a bit of curve. So let's see. There's a lot of traffic also. So tackling the corner at 40, so this is not an issue itself. Low speeds here, I'm trying to tackle it at 50. Still there's not much body roll at 50, and the steering weighs up well for cornering. Here I'm doing it at 40, so no issues at 40, and it's got a good heft to it. The feedback is there. I won't say feedback like my old car, which was the Amaze, but it's got a decent amount of feedback. Previous Hyundais were always criticized for the lack of feedback in the steering, but with the Creta, I think they have done a very good job. At low speeds, it's very light, and it's ideal for city driving. But in the highways also, it weighs up pretty well at higher speeds, and it gives you a lot of confidence to kind of throw it in the corners. But don't expect dynamics like a sedan or an hatchback, because this is an SUV with a higher ground clearance, higher center of gravity. So there is bound to be body roll, but the steering is good. It's, if not the best, the steering is pretty good. Means it has the center is also good. It doesn't have any slack, so it tries, if you point it to whatever direction, it just goes, and it gives you a lot of confidence to push it and change directions. Let me know in the comments how you feel about the steering. Thanks for watching.